All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Behind the Screen. And then here we are going to look at a more complex illustration in Figma, and hopefully we can learn something new and here it just be better basically. So the last time we looked at this illustration, when you do like you could check the previous videos, and then when you do, make sure to tag us and post us on your social media so that we could actually like, share, and then just be aware of your progress. So we are going to go to the next illustration, which is this tricycle. And then I'm sure that you probably must have seen this one on our social media like pages. So let's just try to like replicate this. And then the goal of this tutorial, as I mentioned previously, is just to help us see the messy layers, the unnamed layers, and then just behind the screen actually or behind the scene. Yeah, just to see how we make things work basically. So yeah, let's get started. So same thing, let's get like a frame. So 1920 by 1080 by 1080. All right, so let's just put the picture by the side and inside this frame. Shift and Alt to scale it up for finer details to be more visible. And then we just lock this layer. Yes, we lock it so we don't tamper with it. So let's start drawing. So your pen tool once again, it's like the locus. So this will take a while, but let's just start. Let's start from here. Okay. Once again, the goal of this is not perfection. It's not perfection. It's for us to learn. So basically, I want to draw like the outline, really, and then we can get to refining like the final details, basically. But let's get the outline, and then we can come back. I'll try to be as fast as we can, because this can actually take as much time as you want to give it. And yeah, so let's just continue. Escape P. So immediately you can see that the strokes in this illustration are different. So if you remember the last time that we looked at the car, where we had to create like separate layers for fill and stroke. In this use case, we may most likely create more than one stroke layer because the layers have like varying thickness. So if we are going to get exactly what replicated, you notice that here is a little bit thick, and then here is like it's less thicker than this one. So this one is more thicker. So here we would see how we would make things work basically. Let's just continue. Basically the outlines that's what we're trying to get. And once again, the goal is not perfection. The goal is to practice and get better. That's the goal. If you're looking for perfection, you most likely need to spend more time, maybe some hours, working on this, and then whenever you think that it looks good, then you can wrap up. Basically, I just want to move fast so that it doesn't become a bore. Yeah, I promised I was going to play some the last time, but sorry, maybe the next time. All right, let's continue. Let's focus on what matters. Okay, we have drawn the outline actually. So let's start with more details inside. So I'm just drawing like all the strokes. Strokes are quite easier to draw. Just a line here, and arc here. Once again, the goal is not perfection. That's why. Mhm. All right. Let's just continue, and then we'll just see how it's going to pan out. So let's still look at strokes. Here, here, skip. Okay, does it? Okay, fuse from here. Here, where else again? Okay, it doesn't touch the end here. I think that other stroke doesn't also touch the end. So you see what I just did? The previous shape that I had, I want to stop here, but I don't have enough control. What you do is that you just break it from here, like click on this place, and then it works the same way also in Illustrator too. When you're having shapes that are not looking like what you want. So let's see. I think you can take this one out. Okay, let's cut this one. Let me see. Let's cut it. I'm not sure that and on that point here and then cut in the middle so that it doesn't touch. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Let's see. Okay, more strokes here. Escape. Escape. Okay, there's still stroke here. So the more you practice, like the better you become at illustration actually. So yeah, just practice. Like a ton, like lot of practice as Slayer would say. So yeah, just practice, 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 practice. Practice, 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 practice. Okay, that's not straight. You shift. Okay, something more like this. Okay, we'll take it later. Let's see. No, it's not as long. All right, see. Let's use this act tool. Let's make it. This is okay. So we can go on tweaking, tweaking, tweaking this until we get what we want. But we can just continue. I think we'll just continue because of limitations with time. So once again, they're not exactly perfect. And perfection will take time. That's one thing that we don't have in excess. All right, still here, still here. Escape here, here, escape here. Make an arc. And then journey here, basically. Okay, so select this point. Shift, select this point, move it up a little bit. And then join it here. Okay, that works. All right, what else? Okay, we're missing right here. I think that's all the lines. Okay, so okay, there's still one here. Let's see if this goes here. Um, this goes here too. Okay, this is not here, but I'm just trying to, and then we'll change this from being sharp to being round. Once again, as I said, okay, let's just finish up. You can, I'm going to draw like a circle or an ellipse actually, and then just try to mirror this and then the cheat code, copy and paste it. Figma is very forgiving, and you can add things to existing. Oh, see that works. All right. Okay, still have some strokes here. Okay, what else is missing? What else is missing? Okay, let's start from here. So in this case, as you can see, a stroke would have been the best thing to do here, but because of the limitation of Figma, we have to like draw out the stroke. Assuming it was Illustrator, you can just draw a line and then make the thickness like as thick as this, but we're in Figma, so we'd have to like draw the stroke. This is what will give us like the least issues. So basically, this is Figma, and this is the way things work around here. So you notice I'm trying to get like the outline of this particular of the windscreen. As I said, this is because this is Figma. If it was Illustrator, once you like draw a line, you can just make it very thick and then you have your all right. So let's see what else again. We need to draw the Okay, so the inner, this will save us like more time and then make it as easy as it gets or as easy as it can be. So once again, Figma is a nice tool. Yeah, let me do some PR for Figma at this point. It's a nice tool, and then yes, I must say it's easy. Yeah, Adobe is a little bit what's the word? Yeah, I would not recommend that for absolute beginners actually. But yeah, feel free to try your hand. Don't limit yourself to any particular tool. Really, any tool that does it for you, really. I'm not going to tell you pick one over the other. It's left to you, your preference actually. I'm just using this because, as I said, I'm a product designer. I spend most of my time in Figma, so it's a little bit easier for me sort of to use Figma than use Adobe. Let's continue. Yeah. All right. Okay, so let's try to do it here too. Mm, I think we want to view this. Let's move it a little bit. All right. Okay, we would want this to align. Yeah, Command Y to show you the outline, so you see if it actually aligns or if it doesn't. So you can see that this one is not aligned yet, but if we move it, okay, the way you know, is actually okay. So okay, the path isn't closed. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. All right. Yeah, I think we need to tweak this a little bit. Yes, we need to go here. Continue from here. Don't worry, when you're watching the video, you can do some background sound, but yeah, as soon as it gets the game is the game. So yeah, next time we'll try to. Yeah, next time after this next time. Alright, let's continue. Mhm. Yeah. Alright. Mhm. Zoom a little bit. All right, so let's draw up this one. Oh, this is okay. Yeah. Yeah, and also the general rule of thumb with illustration is the lesser the point, the easier the illustration gets. So basically, if you can do it with lesser points, just do it. Like don't try to add small points, small points, small points, because to just make life harder basically. So you want something that is very simple. So the lesser the point. For instance, if I want to draw this straight line, instead of me doing like then here, 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 then here. This is actually going to be it will make your process slower and then it will still not be clean. So let's undo. Just draw like one line, that's all. That saves us like time, effort, and then makes the results better. So yeah, where else again, where else again, where else again, where else again? Oh yeah, this part too, there's supposed to be some. All right, so here too. Mhm. Okay. All right. Let's drag this one a little bit down. This up. Okay, let's drag this one down. Escape, click here, continue. Yeah, then you don't want to, okay. Come, we're still going to tweak this. Let's just finish up first. We would want to move this point maybe somewhere here and drag this one a little bit down. Then just try to balance it up a little bit. Yeah. For enough, this point is okay. It's actually redundant as like we deleted it. Let's just continue. Okay, let's pick a. So in this case now, okay, let's just do some shortcuts. So just draw a rectangle, make it, give it like some rounded edges, four. That's all right. Line here. Draw an ellipse. So this is just to save time actually. The alternative will have been to like draw them like, so I mentioned the case whereby you have like similar stuff. So let's just come here and check. Give it a stroke so we can see if you actually is okay. See some space here. Give it a stroke to see some space here. Oh, okay, this is smaller. Okay, this is K is an alternative to Shift and Alt. It's a shortcut to scale proportionally. Okay, so give this a stroke to, let's see, 1, 2, 3. So Control G, Command X, click on this, enter the illustration part, Command V. Ta-da! Okay, what else is missing? Yeah, the tires. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I missed the point here. Okay, let's just put this somewhere here. That's reference. All right. Okay, we're missing here too. So once again, the lesser the points, the better for us. So let's try to draw the tires outside and then we'll try to fit it in back. So yes, and here. This will just save us time basically. Then Control C, Control V, then Shift and Alt to scale. Yeah, I think we have the same tires. So Control G, Control X, Enter, Control V. Yeah. So we need to delete this point here. So what we could just do is add like a point here, add another one. Okay, let's see where it merges. Let's add another one somewhere here. And then if you deleted this one, we save. Ta-da! Yeah, we're safe. Okay, this is not closed, so we need to close this point. P, just close it here. Yeah, so we're safe. So for these two, let's draw here, here, give it a stroke. Oh, sorry, stroke. This, yeah. Okay, let's do this a little bit. Control C, Control V, Shift and Alt. Okay. Yeah, we want it to fit into this as much as possible. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, it does work actually. So select them, group it, Command X, enter into it, Command V. So what is missing? We need to delete this one. So if you did not add like a point that stops that part that I want to delete, you end up deleting like the entire shape. So let me show you. If I just deleted here, you notice that this part is also gone like. But if you want to delete here, you just need to stop it like have an intersection here. Okay, you see have an intersection here. Why is it acting up? What's this? Right, okay. All right, that was a glitch, I guess. All right, so I add a point here too, and then you can delete any point here. So yeah, we saved our shape here. I think we are done. Oh, okay. One last piece, the side mirror. So click on enter again. P. Uh-huh. I'm sorry. I have to pick this spot. Yeah. Yeah, pick another part here. Mhm. So basically, you can also let's try to draw like the circle. Let's try to give it a stroke. And yeah, just to add that, whenever you copy and paste a shape or another illustration, because that's also possible, into an existing like illustration part in Figma, the child in this case inherits the property of the parent. What do I mean? So let's make this stroke. Let's make it like 4. Yeah, okay, 6. Let's see. So this is 6, and then let's just do Control X, enter here, and then Control V. Can you see that it takes the default stroke of the parent? So part of the things to note that when you copy things, it doesn't just import like its own property. It actually takes up property of what it was copied into. Yeah, so let's just okay. I broke my rule. So let's try to stop it here. Escape at the point here. At the point here. Delete this one. Okay, yeah, I think this works. So basically, I think we have our next thing will be to let's compare. Is there anything missing? No, nothing is missing. So just like we said, we have to duplicate it, and this point we may even need multiple. So let's call one stroke. We need like another stroke. Let's call this one fill. So let's see the thickness of the stroke. Okay, we can actually maintain the same thickness, but there are some cases whereby it has like varying thickness. So you may need to use like more than one stroke layer. And then for instance, if this was 2 pixel and this was 1 pixel, you would have two stroke layers. One will be 2 pixel, one will be 1 pixel. And in the places that they don't like interject, then you delete. I hope that makes sense. So what I'm just saying is that assuming this was 2 pixel and 1 pixel, and you have two stroke layers, when you like obviously know the way things are arranged based on hierarchy. So assuming you had 2 pixels above 1 pixel. In this case, this is 1 pixel. So you delete the 2 pixels part here, leave it here, so that it will show the 1 pixel that was already underneath it. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, but maybe we'll get to use case soon. All right, so I think that's basically all. So let's start stroke and then fill. So let's start painting first. So let's ID stroke. take out the stroke from the fill. So we're left with only the fill. So enter and B. Yeah, this is like the color. Let's pick our color from here, previous illustration. So let's just get this done. So let's just duplicate and bring it closer. So it's starting to look like it. So as I said, colors are colors, and then based on your preference, I'm just keeping it as simple as it gets. This was a previous one I did, and then you can see that the colors actually reflect like the colors of down football. So I got the colors from here actually. So I picked the colors from here and then use it here. So you can use actually any color that you feel like you want to use. And Danfo is the Nigerian, yeah, local transport system actually. So yeah, let's just continue. The inside is dark green, so let's use dark green. I think this is the green. Okay. Or yeah, I think that's the green. So let's just use, yeah, that's the green. It's the same green here. Yeah, let's just keep it as a placeholder. We'll change. All right. So what else again? What are we missing? Here should be white. So we, oh wow, there's an issue. So want to make this white. What is wrong? What is wrong? Okay, see what we're saying. Use Control Y, turn on the outlines. You can see that this is actually not close. So you have to close this part. Let's see if that solves the problem. So be okay, yeah, that solves the problem. I was just switching between modes actually. Okay, same issue here. Let me see. Something is wrong here. Thank God that we're looking at the issues together. So we want to also want to divide the colors actually. So this one should be white, FFF. Just write white actually. And this one, we want to ensure this, that means that something is wrong with this part. Okay. So I guess Command Y. See, okay, yeah, this works. So yeah, this was I was trying to do FFF. Pick the color from here. So let's see, it should be black, black. Here should be black. Here should be black. Here should be black. Here should be black. Oh, that sounds fun. Here should be black. Here should also be black. Yeah, black here. And here should be, where else, where else, where else? Here should be this same green here, although it would be better to have like a darker shade, sort of. Just to show like, just lightning basically, to show that that place is actually darker. So, pick this one here, pick this one here. Here should be the same color as this. And then let's see. Okay, here should also be green too. Yeah, here should be green too. Are we done yet? I think we're done. What are we missing? Oh, sorry. There should be this kind of, maybe. Yeah, let's use like the same green actually here. Let's see. Here should be white. I'm doing right. White. Okay. What else? What else? What else? What are we missing? I think we are done. Okay, so for the part that I did not that I didn't think there's not a color here. Okay, there's color here, but it's white actually. So let me just make it white. So I think we are done for the fill. So let's put on the stroke. Okay, the stroke is underneath. Let's make it on top. So this is the stroke. First of all, I think that we can increase the thickness. Let's try to do like 2. Let's try 2. I think that 3 is a little harsh. Let's try like 2. Let's like some 2.5. I think this is all right. So we want to lock the fill layer so that we don't destructively edit. Basically, we want to check everywhere that has like a stroke, and then everywhere that doesn't have a stroke. So we're going to delete, as I said. Okay, so any part that doesn't need a stroke, we'll delete. For instance, the tires do not need a stroke. I'm sure about that. So enter tires do not need a stroke. Here doesn't need a stroke. We'd have to look at the reference very well. Okay, the cell doesn't need a stroke. All right, doesn't need a stroke. The here too doesn't need a stroke actually. So all this part they do not need a stroke. So okay, here okay doesn't need a stroke to only the stroke there. Only the stroke. Yeah, and also we want to change the stroke. Let me see. Yeah, let me see. So I was on this point around. All right. Yeah, just trying to finalize. Okay, let's see. Here doesn't need the stroke to deconstruct. This point, no need for stroke. Let's see. No need for stroke here too. I'm just comparing actually and contrasting to see where needs a stroke and where it doesn't need a stroke. So I think this part doesn't need any stroke here. Same here, same here, same here, same here. Yeah, I think same here. Let's see. Okay, doesn't need a stroke. So yeah, I hope I've not spent too much time. Still trying. Yeah, doesn't need a stroke. Doesn't need a stroke, let's be sure. Doesn't need a stroke here too. Yeah, doesn't need a stroke. In fact, yeah, this part doesn't need a stroke too. Yeah, now we need to be careful. So this part doesn't, let's confirm. Doesn't need a stroke. Doesn't need a stroke. I hope we've not deleted anything. Okay, this needs a stroke. Doesn't need a stroke. Doesn't need a stroke. Yeah, it doesn't need a stroke. Yeah. Let's see, it doesn't need a stroke there too. Yeah, it doesn't need a stroke. Here it doesn't need a stroke. Doesn't need a stroke. Yes, doesn't need a stroke there. The chairs, we do need a stroke. So yeah, I think this needs a stroke. Yeah, stroke, enter the stroke. Yeah, what else? No stroke here inside. So we can take out all the strokes here. No stroke here. Yeah, no stroke here. And then be careful when you're deleting some parts so that you don't delete. Okay, there's always control Z to undo. So yeah. But just be careful. It takes some bit of practice and patience actually. So we need the stroke here. Yeah, we need the stroke here. Okay, we don't need the stroke for the lights. Same thing, no stroke here, no stroke here. For this, no stroke, no stroke, no stroke. Even here too, no stroke, no stroke, no stroke. Let's see, is there a stroke here? No stroke too, no stroke. Yeah, so this is why it's also good not to have too many points because if we had, would have been, it would have been harder to, or would have taken more time to actually like delete them because you have to start deleting here, deleting here, deleting here. Assuming we had that. So yeah, the lesser the points, the better generally speaking, actually. So here to doing this, okay, no stroke here. Let's see, okay, no stroke here to till this point. No stroke here, no stroke here. Okay, no stroke here too. Okay, no stroke here. Yeah, no stroke in the tires too. No stroke here. Only stroke here. Okay, all these are here. So again, doing the stroke here, adults. Okay, no, we don't need. So we need the line here. We need this one here. Okay, we don't need the stroke in this place. Yeah, we don't need the stroke here. Yes, we don't need the stroke here. So, Okay, doing the stroke. Okay, we're doing the stroke here. Okay, we need this one here. Yeah, doing the stroke here. Let's see, what else again? I think that we're done. Yeah, I think that we're done. Let's just look at it and then just inspect to be sure. Okay, no, doing this one. Doing this one. We don't. We don't this one. Yeah, so we're doing this one. Doing this one. Doing this one. Where else? Where else? Where else? Where else? Where else? I think that we're good generally. So yeah, I think that we're good generally. So yeah, this is okay. So as I said, you can go in and then refine as much as you want. But once again, the goal of this is not to attain perfection, at least in one swoop. So we are just going to go gradually. And then obviously, as you practice more, you begin to get like better, basically. I was given a use case whereby there are multiple like stroke widths. So for instance, assuming that this side was, let's say, was 4 pixels, let's just say 4 pixels. So let's make this 4 pixels. We're undoing a bit. And then the rest was 2.5. So you duplicate the stroke. You can call this one 4 pixels. You can call this one 2.5 pixels. Okay, let's just put a space there. So I'll change this to the original 2.5. What I'm saying is that, so you notice obviously because of layer hierarchy that one is thick and then this is thick, this is thin. So assuming here was alone was 4 pixel, you leave it like that, and then let's say here alone was then the other parts were 2.5. You leave this one on top for the 4 pixel, but you enter into it and then you delete the other part. So let's do this. So can you see this is 4 pixel and then this is 2.5. I'm mentioning that there's some cases whereby you need like varying, like you get stroke and then thickness. So you would have to create like multiple instances. This is why I was saying that Illustrator like trumps Figma, because with Illustrator, if I do this separately, or you can actually increase the stroke of this one alone, of this one alone, like all of them, you have like much more control. So yeah, that's just a use case. So let me just delete it. Thank you. Delete that. All right, so yeah, this is the final illustration. Let me know what you think, and here, let us know like how we fared with this. This was one I did like some time ago, and then this is just I just changed the colors actually. They are the same thing. And then this is like some months interval actually. So yeah, um, good to be back with illustration. So, yes, let's know what you think, and then you can practice and feel free to tag us on social media platform and design that you're doing, and then we'll be sure to like, share, and support the amazing work that you do. So, yeah, thank you. So, really, this method works like for simple illustration, complex illustrations. You could try your hand on it and really don't limit yourself. There are crazy things that you could do in Figma. There are people that do like very advanced 3D illustrations in Figma. So yeah, Figma is a good tool. And yeah, whatever does it for you actually. So Figma, Illustrator, Corel Draw, whatever it is, vector based, raster based, as far as you achieved your final result. So yeah, thank you very much. And yeah, see you another episode. Yeah, hopefully we'll look at something else, or yeah, and just take you along our process basically. Thank you very much. Bye for now. See ya. And yeah, don't forget to practice. Bye.